Hut! Hut!
Juto?
What's up?
Could you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Could you open this lapper's shell for me? You see, I need a pearl.
Ah, it's no trouble at all. Hey, are you gonna make something?
Yes. Papa is off at war. I'm making a lucky charm so that he'll come home soon. A kick from you will be plenty to break the lapper shell. Just get close to the lapper shell, and then press the A button.
Got it.
Thank you so much, Juto.
I hope your dad comes home safe and sound.
To repay you, here's something useful. The column you see over there is the pillar. The pillar is really smart, and it can save the memory of whoever activates it. You lost your memories, right? You should save them at the pillar so that you don't lose. To use the pillar, press the A button when you're in front of it. Oh, and the pillar can also restore health.
Wow, talk about handy. I'll give it a try, thanks. All right, you have your pearl now, so head back to the village. It's not safe here.
Okay.
Make this lesson quick, all right? I just want to get it over with and then go back to the village and relax for a while.
Relaxing is all you think about. All right, today I'm going to explain combat to you. First, to attack, pull the left trigger to enter combat mode.
Combat mode? What's that?
You forgot already? Talk about pathetic. Combat mode is when you have a weapon out and raised. When you're in combat mode, you are able to attack. All right, pull the left.
Let's go!
Next, I'll explain movement mode.
Movement mode is the opposite of combat mode, so it means that your weapons are lowered, right?
Right. In movement mode, if you use the A button, you can do things like talk to people or open boxes. The things you can do with the A button are displayed in the lower right of the screen while you're moving around the field, so keep an eye out for it. Understand the difference between...
Yeah.
Let's continue the explanation of combat mode. If you press the A button in combat mode, you can use standard attacks.
What are standard attacks again?
It means to attack an enemy using ordinary techniques. By pressing the A button multiple times, you can do a series of standard attacks. The more you level up, the more times you can use them. Also, if you attack an enemy from behind, you can perform more powerful attacks than usual. Use standard attacks when you're close to an enemy. Try... Good. Next, I'll show you how to dash toward an enemy. In combat mode, you always have your weapon out and raised, so you can't run at full speed. That said, it's risky to move up to an enemy in movement mode and then switch to combat mode to raise your weapon after you get close. And so, you must learn how to quickly close the gap between you and your enemy with your weapon still at the ready. This is called a dash.
Wow, that sounds great. How do you do that?
When you're at a distance from your target, try pressing the left stick button.
Sure, I'll try it.
Good job! Next, earlier I taught you a technique that uses your legs.
Oh, you mean skyward hammer?
Yeah, if you use that skill, you can send your enemies flying quite a distance. It's really effective when you're surrounded by multiple enemies, so don't forget it. I taught it to you exactly because you can't use a real sword.
I know.
To use skills, you need Con. As you attack enemies with standard attacks, Strength Con builds up within your body. Then, when you've built up enough Con to activate a skill, press the X button. Do that, and the skill will activate. Okay, build up your strength.
Not done!
I'll teach you about signature techniques next.
I know about signature techniques. The techniques you use when certain conditions are met, right? I have a signature technique called counter that completely destroys an enemy's weapon, right?
Right. When you can use a signature technique, a sign telling you to press the B button will be displayed in the middle of the screen. If you press the B button quickly when it does, your signature technique will initiate. It's easy to initiate counter when you've dodged an enemy's attack. The conditions to initiate a signature technique will be different depending on the weapon you're using. Now try to use a signature technique once.
Nicely done! Yes!
Well done! Next, when you're in combat mode, you expend stamina when you use things like standard attacks and skills. And when you expend more than a certain level of stamina, you enter into a state that's called overdrive. Your attack power goes up when you're in overdrive, so the damage you deal to enemies increases. Alright, use standard...
I should still be able to fight with this. All right. Not done yet. I like how I get stronger when I'm in overdrive, but afterwards, I can hardly move.
Now, overdrive has both an upside and a downside. If you stop moving while in overdrive, You enter a state called overheat, and you won't be able to do anything for a set period of time. When you go into overdrive, just continue attacking if you can. But as things stand, you can use 3 standard attacks in a row right now. In any case, you'll overheat immediately. So go into overdrive, and when you charge in, perform a barrage of standard attacks and skills.
But I'll be way too exhausted to do anything, won't I?
True. When there are enemies left standing, it's dangerous to go into overheat. When enemy numbers are few, using overdrive when their defenses are down is effective. You should judge very carefully. Additionally, when you're fighting alongside friends, even more powerful drive states can be chained together.
Yeah? How do I do that?
I'll teach you once you're able to fight more reliably, Juto. This you can't do alone.
Sure, I understand.
Moving on, I'll teach you how to change targets next. To switch targets during a battle, you can press right bumper and left bumper simultaneously, and the cursor will automatically lock onto the closest enemy. Alright, that's enough for today. I have something to take care of at Winsong Cavern, so I'll go on ahead.
Isn't that place under Southern Forces control right now? Why are you going there?
The people of the village are nervous. I thought I'd go there to ask them to hurry up and collect the Guardian. See you later.
Sure.
Once you're done purging the area, you should report to Bilter. I think Bilter is fixing the barricade on this shoreline.
Yeah. Let's go! Another one! Hut! 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 Not done! Hut! Hut! Gotta do this! Hut!